Well, hello. We'd like to welcome you to Life-Changing Word. We hope you enjoyed last week's program, and this week's program is going to be just as good, if not better. I have my two favorite guests on the program with me today, Pastor Bob Rufner and Peter Eckstein.
Hello.
And we're going to continue on kind of where we left off maybe last week, or we'll just see where the Lord takes it, huh?
You never know.
You never know where it's going to go with this. It could just take a turn to the left someplace along the way. You never know. We talked quite a bit about trust last time, and I just wanted to read a scripture out of Proverbs, and then we'll go from there. It's in Proverbs 3, unless Peter wants to sing it for us.
No, it's good. No.
Okay. No. Proverbs 3, starting in verse 5, says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It will be health to your flesh and strength to your bones." So it sounds like there's some benefits of trusting in the Lord, some pretty good benefits here.
Great benefits in trusting in the Lord.
And not being wise in and of ourselves, but being wise in the Lord.
Well, that's true. It says in the Word that there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof is destruction. And so if you're not trusting God, you're trusting yourself, and it has a destination as well.
Yeah, I trusted myself for 39 years. I thought I was doing real good.
Yeah, were you?
Was I?
No.
I don't think so. Depends whose eyes you were looking through.
Yeah.
Through my eyes, sometimes it seemed good, but then it seemed very bad at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. There's so many things that we, man, you know, it just, we can be in the midst of something that's totally destroying our lives, and yet we do not see it.
That's true. Blind. We're just blinded to our own surroundings.
Yeah. So, since it's important to trust in God, because obviously by this, it tells us there's some great benefits, like you said, I think we need to talk a little bit more about trust. How do we go about building trust? I mean, let's make this a practice.
Terms?
Yeah, in the natural. Let's start in the natural. How do we build trust in the natural?
Well, I think you only trust that which you know. So if you don't know something or someone, it's really hard to trust. It's kind of like even the chairs that we're sitting in. There's a certain, you have to trust that when you sit down, it'll hold you up. So you kind of, you observe, you know, how it's constructed, and is it going to hold, you know, me when I sit down? Or does it look like it's about ready to fall apart and I shouldn't sit down? So you do it by observation. You do it by, you know, by being, for as far as people is, being with that person, communicating with them, just discovering who that person is. Before you'll ever trust them, you need to know who they are.
Well, how about me just saying, hey, well, you can trust that guy, or you can trust this guy sitting over to the left of me, not Peter. Just believe me, you can trust him.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I would say you would be more open to trusting if I trusted you. If I trust you and you say he's okay, then the chances are I'll be a little more open to trust, but he's still going to have to convince me.
So that means got to take some time, maybe getting to know the person, talking with them, observing them to see if they are what they say they are.
Well, there's how many people say one thing and do another?
A lot of people.
Sure. So are those people trustworthy?
No. Kind of. Well, okay, I can't say that, and then I'll get all the used car salesmen mad at me.
Ouch.
But just put it in any business, people, because you'll come across those people that are the nicest, sweetest seeming people in the world, but their ulterior motives to why they're acting that way. If they're trying to sell you something, they want to get the money from you, or whatever it is. They just want to make a sale. Not just car salesmen, well, just anybody that's wanting to do something like that.
I think there's always a battle between being genuine and seeing and genuinely want to trust people and becoming really cynical. You know, about and analyzing everybody that's nice. Why are they being nice? You know, why are they talking to me? What, you know, looking. Is there a hidden agenda somewhere? And I think we have to guard against that as well. But I think we do need to carefully evaluate who it is that we trust, because not everybody's trustworthy.
No, I mean the Bible even makes mention of those wolves that come clothed as sheep.
Uh-huh.
So amongst us, there are those that look like they're good,
sure.
but actually underneath, when you get underneath the cover, that they're ready to get you in
Sure.
some way, shape, and form. So then, trusting in the natural sense is a process of. So I get to meet you now. There's something where there's a risk involved, so I'll test the waters.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say he said, okay. He said he'd pick me up at my house and take me someplace. So I'll trust him on that first before I'll trust him with maybe giving him the keys to my car or the keys to my house or whatever it might be.
Yeah, I think you build trust, don't you think, Peter? You just kind of you do little steps at a time.
I don't want to say it's like, well, not to freak anybody out, but it's almost like dating. Well, I mean, not between guys, but
Don't freak us.
yeah, you know what I mean. But you want to go on? No. But no, I mean, like, I mean, if in me, well, me and my wife Vicky, right, when we started dating, she probably had to kind of establish some kind of a trust in me, in getting to know me probably a little bit more and stuff like that, and where am I at, you know. You know, because my relationship with her was entirely different to the previous relationships that I had. So it was like, you know, but I was so in love. Not that I was, but I still am, Pastor Bob.
Yes, I know.
But I think it's her, you know, establishing trust in me, getting to know me, and me getting to know her. So. And that happens over the time frame. It was more than just, you know, okay, there are certain things that attract me about the person from a natural standpoint. But if I want to go deep, if I am going to go deeper with this person, you know, and then I have to know what you're all about, and vice versa too, you know, that type of thing. So it's like a dating thing almost, but you know, maybe that's just another term.
But now in the process. Because when you were saying that, I just thought of something. How when I first met Melinda, before we got married, we started dating. Of course, this was before I was saved. But there was that trust factor being built up between her and me. But then you could say I abused that in the sense of sucking her into something that I was already sucked into, being drugs. She trusted me, you know, and of course, being the, whatever term you want to use, person I was, you just say, oh yeah, no, it'll be okay. I would never let that happen to you. No, no. There's nothing wrong with that. And so because the person trusted me, Melinda trusted me, I sucked her into this whole other world that she'd never been sucked into, and took her on a path that was a real ugly path. Sure. That caused, you know, hurt and pain. But here was a misusing, I guess, of trust. Trust was being built because we were building a relationship, because we were attracted to one another. And then in that process, in my blindness, here we go once again about a way that seems right, but it is leading in destruction, because I'm thinking, well, this thing won't harm you. Oh, no. Been doing it for years. Look, I'm not messed up. It won't hurt you. I guarantee it, you know. So you're blind, you're dumb in your thinking, and then this person trusts you, and you pull them into a sinking boat with you.
Yeah. So it cuts both ways.
Yeah.
It really does. But